Yummy camping food. Chad 327 back in the camper. The insulation went good. Today I want to do some lighting. Lamps are great, except for in a camper. If you hit a bump or turn a corner, they fall over, get broken bulbs, glass in the carpet. Not good. So I'll do some dedicated lights, mount some lights in here, maybe put some switches in. That's today's goal. Okay, so I'm out in the garage hunting some surplus electrical supplies. Trying to do this electrical job on the cheap. I did have to buy some boxes. Hey, there's a light right there. That might be the one going in. There's another octagon box. That might go in. I had to buy some boxes, but I do have some connectors and some pipe. If I could just pick the right drawer. There it goes. Some of these little guys. Straps. That's good. Alright, back to work. So I've been here about 5 minutes and I've already got this cord, this cord, this cord. I got a little octopus right in the middle of the floor. Imagine if you're camping for 2 or 3 days, how many cords you get all tangled up. I'm going to try to avoid that by putting in this electrical. So these are the boxes I had to buy. I was pretty much out of boxes. But these are the leftover other supplies that we're going to be using. Got a dimmer switch maybe in the back bed. Put a little light back there with a dimmer switch. Alright, let's get started. That look good? Let's put it right there. Now don't you hate those flimsy boxes when you plug something in, the box is all moving around? This one shouldn't be going anywhere. These self-tapping screws that I'm using, they're also recycled. I'm thinking maybe up here mount this box. Put this light on. Something about like that. Alright, for the light switch to get over here by the door, I'm going to need a 90 and a 90. My first 90 is going to be 24 1/4 from here to the corner. 24 1/4. Is that like a 90-degree angle? Is that straight up and down for you? Good enough? .24. Missed it by about a 1/4 inch. I think it's going to work out. Yes. Okay, so we just put a 90 in, went around the corner. Now I want a 90 up here and have the switch set up about right there. So I'm going to try to do another 90 here. That's my next step. Does that look okay so far? Alright then. Update so far, we've got a switch box. We've got a box for some receptacles. And we've got a way upstairs, we've got a light box. So now I want to run a pipe from this box around the corner and towards the back, so I can have a light in the back, maybe even a switch in the back. So from the corner over, looking at 45 1/4 inches. Slight change of plans in the light box here. In the octagon box they gave me a 1/2 inch knockout. I need a 3/4. So I'm going to switch out this square box. That way I can have me a 3/4. So now I've got to use this round adapter. And now I can use this light still, even though it's a square box, it feels like a round box. So we got the pipe that goes the 90 to the back towards the master bedroom. So that sound you hear, that's rain falling on the roof. A real common sound when you're camping. I mean, I feel like I'm camping right now. Almost sounds like bacon in a frying pan. But it's a good sound. Helps you sleep. So now I'm trying to get this pipe up. This is my last, well, I might do a little more, but this is my last major piece of pipe. I got this little kick in it. Mount that little octagon box, put a couple straps. Then I'll put a box down below for like a switch, maybe a receptacle there. It's coming right along. Okay, it's still raining, and while you were not looking, I went ahead and pulled some wire. Got all the wire ran, and now it's just a matter of hooking everything up. Light check. Raining harder now, but the light's on. Maybe do not try this at home. I should probably say that. I went out in the garage and I found these brackets. Now I want to put up a shelf on the back, but that's not electrical related. I went up in the attic. Found some more switches, a light off of a ceiling fan, another switch, some covers, a couple motion detectors. Trying to figure out where to put a motion detector in here. What would you use a motion detector for? So far on this project I've spent $250 on 2 octagon boxes and $315 on 3 4-inch square boxes. So that's $565 so far. It's not so bad. The new sconce, the old sconce. Yeah, that's what I'm hunting. The new sconces went here. And I saved the old sconces. They get a little floppy. I'll tighten that little nut up. Okay, so I went and tightened up the sconce. The sconce is no longer wobbly. And I went ahead and wired it up for you. And that full insulation is really good reflector. So I picked up these 2 receptacles. I'm going to put them in this box. I got the jumpers in on the 2 receptacles. Now just to hook them up. Okay, so the 4-way receptacle is done. This is the cord coming out of that receptacle. This powers the whole camper. With that plugged in, the light switch, that gives power to the lights. This is where you'll plug in your air conditioner. You can plug in the lamp, the refrigerator, the whatever else. And with the lamp, I'm actually thinking about keeping it. It's been in the camper ever since I've had the camper. Now in the back, I've got the sconce and the dimmer switch hooked up. And I went ahead and put that receptacle in back here. Now as far as the budget on this project, everything was either recycled or leftovers from when I built my house. I did buy the 3 4-inch square boxes and the 2 octagon boxes. This one I didn't even use. That was $565. Bought these 2 receptacles last night, 68 cents a piece. And that little shallow box for the back receptacle, it was about $1.50. So say for $8, maybe $8.50. And I believe that's all I spent on this. So I built one. We were in a tent, and I guess I'm too old for a tent. Didn't like sleeping on the ground anymore. Sold the tent, built this.